Guys, it's your boy Dream Team Neil.
And your boy Dar. We back with another video. Back with our guy Bill. Here with Am I a Racist?
If you have to ask.
On everything. But I feel like this go for any color and nationality and all that. Because let's be honest. Every race talk about every race.
That's facts.
Every race talk about every, especially when they not around. Every race talk about every race. Let's just get, known fact. You know what I'm saying? Facts. But let's see what Bill got to say about this. If I'm not mistaken, I thought he was like married to like a black woman or something. I seen pictures or something.
I thought he is, ain't he? Is he? I think so.
I thought I seen a picture.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I don't know. Sometimes black people can be racist against black people too. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Very fast.
Sometimes you're racist against your own kind. Uncle Ruckus. Sometimes you Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus is true.
Yeah.
No? Everything.
All right. Anyways, let's continue on here with the podcast. All right. This was an interesting email because this could go like 9,000 different ways. All right. It says black guy voice. It says, Bill, my girlfriend and I have found a hot button issue between the two of us. She hates a black guy voice that I do when I make jokes. He goes, I'm not black and neither is she. When we started dating, I didn't really do it. But when we were playing Monopoly with one of my oldest friends and I started winning, once I was winning and my oldest friend was there, the old black guy voice made an appearance. I don't really say racist things. What does that mean, I don't really say racist things? Or he's saying, like, I don't really say racist thing. I can't tell because you're writing this stuff. So he goes, I would just say stuff like, oh, yeah, give me that dollar. Or, this is some serious...
Oh yeah, give me that dollar. I said, what is a black guy voice?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, how is he gonna say this with reading like an email or something like that? That's funny. Give me that dollar.
Cheddar right here. I'm not like, oh yeah, give me that dollar. Or this is some serious cheddar right here. I'm not gonna try to even do a fucking black guy voice here. Oh, hacky one. He goes, I also showered my dog in $500 bills and rubbed it all over his body like I was like it was a party. My friend found it hilarious. My girlfriend said I was mocking her. I love that she's making it about her. I thought that she was going like, listen, what you're doing is funny if you're doing it like if your heart's in the right place. But this is all about her. He goes, personally, I think being an asshole is an expected part of the game. I guess the game of Monopoly, but that's just me. Yeah. He goes, now that we've moved in together, I continue to do the voice in a playful way. If she asks for a favor, I might reply, sure, dog, I got you. See, I think that's fucking funny. He goes, and then she glares at me and tells me she hates that voice. She doesn't understand. This is when it gets weird, though. He goes, that I'm making fun of people who talk like that, and I'm not trying to make fun of her. This is where it goes off the rails for me. And I don't know, but I don't know how you're making fun of him. Are you just being ridiculous, like the way I'll do like a southern voice?
Yeah.
That's like, Nia, goddammit, get your fucking ass in here or ask for a sandwich. Right?
I need to hear the voice. I need to hear the actual voice to know.
On everything. That's going to make the game, because other than that, it just sounds like some slang.
Yeah, I just laugh if he says some stuff like
Come
that.
on out.
I guess that's it. So he's white and this girl's black, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And she don't like that. I need to hear the black guy voice.
Come on now.
And what is the rule? Because I'm making fun of redneck white people and I'm white, I'm allowed to do that? It all depends on all of this shit. It all depends on how you're doing it, like what your point is. Anyway, so he goes, I don't really know blah, blah, blah. He goes, I don't really know what she thinks I'm doing, honestly. I don't see what is so offensive about the voice. And then he writes, nah, I mean, I like saying, aw, shit.
He said, nah, I mean.
Nah, I mean. What was that off? Was that off of like a scary movie or something?
I think
was it scary? When they're like, nah, I mean, nah, I mean. You know what I'm thinking about? Malibu's Most Wanted.
I love that movie.
That's the funniest. If anything, that was. Now you can say it, but in the time it was created, it's funny. I think it'll probably get canceled now because they're like, "Oh, you impersonating me."
Facts, but that I'll be laughing my butt off.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite movies. Cause dude is hilarious.
I swear to God,
it might have been him. Nah, me.
Oh my gosh!
I don't hear people just say that. Maybe back then
at all.
That's crazy.
And motherfucker, I like. Nah, I mean. I like saying "aw shit" and "motherfucker." I like referring to our middle-aged white neighbor as that ghetto-ass N-word. I think it's funny. Now, I gotta be honest with you. Even that is funny if you're just fucking around. A white guy calling some middle-aged white dude, especially if he looks like Flanders. I don't know. And I know you're not supposed to say that, but you're in your house, you're fucking around. It's your world. It's your TV station. And I really think if you're not doing any of this maliciously, like that's funny. I think it's funny anyways, but I don't know where you're coming from with this, sir. He goes, my question is, do you think I should stop doing the voice, or do I have the right to continue doing it? You obviously have a right to continue doing it. He goes, I don't consider it racist, and it's really just for laughs. As a comedian, I think you can appreciate that. Is my girlfriend being too touchy about it? And even if she is being too touchy, do I really have a say in it? No. Is this the end of the black guy voice as we know it? I don't even know what that means. Sometimes I insist on her adding the word DJ before my name when she speaks to me. See, dude, I think you're just being silly.
Oh, there we go.
Childish. He just childish, bro.
That's what it said. It might be the end to the relationship.
Yeah. Be like, it's the end of the black guy voice. If you want to keep her, it's the end of the voice.
Yeah, but other than that, you can keep doing it, you know. I always heard, be careful who you say certain things to. That's the only thing, You might get away with certain. Just be careful who you say it to, because you don't know how everybody feels about certain things. But at least she let you know how I feel,
Yeah.
Somebody, if they take offense, you might get that haymaker. I don't know. So.
Yeah, I just don't get like DJ before this. That's not even black. I don't even know what that is.
You got DJ Khaled, DJ Envy. These are people that not black, or I think DJ Envy mixed. But I mean, they were actually DJs, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's not just something every black person just say.
If he would have said doctor, now that would have been... Because now you would have been like, well, Dr. Dre, who's not a doctor.
Oh, my gosh.
But I don't know. Definitely different.
Really. But I just do that because I know it pisses her off and it's funny. I'm not really an asshole, Bill. If you think I should stop, I actually will. It's time for a third-party weigh on this. Well, the fact that you say if I actually said stop, you will, I think you're... it all depends on how you mean this, but this actually relates to stand-up comedy right now where, there's a lot of this, people go out and they see your act. They see a bunch of comedians or they listen to you tell a bunch of jokes and then they pick out one joke and they define you. They define you by that joke, by how they heard the joke, and they define your entire career by that performance.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I mean, I had some blogger go off on me about a show I did recently, and it's like I just taped an hour and a half special. I just burned an hour and a half of material. I wasn't ready to go back out on the road. I had that fucking goddamn Mississippi River go through the lower part of my fucking house. And I have to make money. Or else I'm going to go under, right? Basically. I'm going to get myself in a ridiculous amount of fucking debt. So I went out before I was ready to go out. And I need material. And one of these shows that somebody complained about was a city that I went to a year ago. And I'm not going out there repeating material. I'm not fucking people over. So I went out there and I did my thing. And, where my act is right now, I don't like where my act is right now. At all. No comic does. 2 months after they take a special, nobody is happy where their fucking act is. If you're really, being honest with yourself. So this person saw me and, you know, didn't like what I was talking about and absolutely, you know, I mean, I just skimmed. Somebody sent me a link. I just skimmed it. I didn't really fucking read it. But it was just like, you know, I wouldn't argue with a lot of your perception of it. But to define me as a stand-up comic on one fucking show, you know, when I'm trying to it's like doing stand-up comedy. It's not like playing guitar. I can't sit in my bedroom and get better at it. And when it's ready to be heard, go out and go play. I have to fucking go out there and just... It's like fucking cooking pasta. Remember the old days? You took a noodle out and you threw it at the wall, and if it stuck, it was done. If it wasn't, you kept going. That's what you're doing. So this person fucking didn't like what I was talking about.
That's what I ain't never done it. Maybe they did do that, man. Let's see if it's done. Click that thing.
Yeah, I've never done that. That's an interesting one.
Absolutely trashed me, and then, like, lied. Like, completely either lied or was so... wrapped up in how much they didn't like what I was talking about that they didn't see what happened. I mean, the show I did, I got a partial standing ovation, and they called me back out. And this person left all of that out.
Wow,
left all of that shit out. It was just like, he was a monster. He was saying, you know. It's just one of those things where if you're joking, if you're fucking joking, then, like, I don't think the other person... You know, they can take it however they want to take it, but just because they decide to take it seriously doesn't mean that you now meant it. And that's sort of like that's kind of something that's going on. So what I would say is, as far as what you're doing is, you know, if you're not a racist guy, if you don't have issues and you're just doing it because it's a funny character, and I get doing a character that drives your wife up the wall. I actually, the character you do, I will say, I mean, I don't drop the N-word, but I will say that I will do that type of slang. But what I do it is I do it in my voice, and I say it really seriously because it sounds absolutely grating to my wife. And it either really makes her laugh or it annoys the shit out of her. So, I don't know. I think that's part of being with somebody is you have to have something that you do that they find annoying and you find hilarious. So,
Thanks.
You know, I don't know. It all depends. I think it's funny that actually I can't even give her shit that she's making it about herself. That actually is kind of one for your side, that the way you're doing it isn't in a racist way, but she just doesn't like it. I don't know, dude. The last thing you want to do is take any sort of advice from me when it comes to fucking women, because the way that I grew up was basically if somebody didn't like something, you did it even more.
Oh, every time.
It was that sort of sadistic, mean level of teasing. And for the longest time in my adult life, I didn't know where the line was. I used to have this running joke where when I was living with Robert Kelly way back in the day, he had a similar sadistic upbringing that was even worse than mine. And he was the only guy that I met that I can really think of that was further down that road that I was. And basically, when people would sit around, like when we were even at the cellar, when the trashing would start, a lot of times we would pick up where the game ended would be our startup. Nah, maybe not at the cellar because it got pretty fucking mean. But generally speaking, we would, like, where we started was the area that most people didn't even delve in that game. And that became like the running joke for a while, where people would tease the two of us at how we played that game, where someone would make fun of our shirt, and then we'd be like, yeah, at least my mom isn't dead. Like, we would take it to, I mean, we wouldn't go that far, but it was, they would make fun. So I actually had to learn to dial it back when it comes to stuff like that. So, like I said, I wouldn't listen to me because I am fucking damaged goods. All right, Ghost Rider.
He got a point, because I know some people when they lose a roasting battle, they go a little further.
Come on now.
They really start hitting you where it hurts.
Gotta take it personal at that point.
Everything. I just don't understand, like, if you're a person that's serious and you take things people say serious, why are you at a comedy show?
That's on everything.
I never understood it, like, why are you there?
It makes no sense, bro. Yeah, if you just gonna keep getting upset at the comedian.
On everything, like, if you just go, like, this is
I think it's funny anyways, but I don't know what.
It's like, you know the comedian you going to watch.
Come on.
You know what his material's like.
Exactly.
So like, why you get mad at him for doing what you know he's gonna do?
Exactly. Like, I don't know. It's like you knew this show, like, what you believe is probably gonna be the opposite of what this person believes. Everybody don't believe the same.
Yes.
So you can't. If you wanted somebody that believed like you already should have. You did your research before you win.
I just don't understand haters, man.
Need something to do. Some people get famous these days from hating.
That's facts.
Some people get famous from hating these days.
If I could do it, I would.
Hey, pick your poison. What's that one guy we said he was like Australia isn't real or something?
Hey, on everything.
I said, how do I become a villain? What ain't real? What can I say ain't real?
Boy.
Sometimes you gotta play a character.
It worked in the WWE.
Come on now, Dino. You preaching.
Maybe it can work for me.
Come on now. I thought Undertaker and Kane were really brothers.
Come on now.
They totally different people. Kane was like 4 people before he became Kane.
Thought they was really burying people back
Come
then.
on now. They put them down. They under the stage. So. They already backstage. All right, we're good. Yeah, they don't believe this.
I swear to God.
Setting people on fire. All the...
Boy, they was breaking into houses.
A house that they already own.
I said, dang, the whole camera crew just pulled up.
Right. I would have been like, what? Like Booker T got beat up in the grocery store. Talking about Steve Austin one. Like,
I swear to
Vince
God,
paid him.
bro.
And we paying for everything we break.
Come on now, that was good. Yeah, I said when I was little, I saw Triple H breaking the Randy Orton crib.
Yeah, beat him down. Beat him down.
I said, I gotta press charges.
Come on, at this point, this ain't on script. Hold up. But yeah. With the races, I mean, it's whoever you say it is. It depends on who you saying it to.
I think that's it right there.
It just depends on who you saying it to. Outside of that, if you want to keep your girl, I'll stop saying it.
I'd stop saying it. But there are things that I guess, I don't know, that make you happy about annoying your girl. Like, yeah, it does make you laugh. So I understand that aspect.
Definitely. But all in all, do what annoys her. I guess do what makes her happy more.
I swear to God, yeah. If she's serious about you stopping, then I would just stop.
Yeah, or you gonna be serious, or you gonna be single doing your voices still, man.
Choose your battles, man. Choose your battles.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you ain't gonna win that war.
I swear to God.
But that's all we have. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up. We out of here.